As a returning intern, I learned more about creating Revit families, which is something that I really didn't have a lot of experience with going into last summer. And this summer I learned even more about them, and I think I have a lot better grasp on creating them.
Something that I learned this summer that I believe is super important is to be super flexible and adaptable when coming into this internship. I learned that you have to, when things don't go your way or projects are challenging, you have to learn to come at things with a different angle. And I think that helped me grow a lot this summer and something that I'm going to take with me for future careers.
This summer I learned that you can't just learn how to do tasks, and you have to kind of learn about the industry going through this internship. They give you a lot of opportunities to ask a lot of questions, and taking advantage of that was something that I had to get used to doing on a daily basis.
I think I learned a lot about the construction side of engineering, especially the contracting side, by asking a lot of questions, especially to my near peers, such as like project engineers. It really helped me get a good vision of what my future looks like.
Number one thing I learned this summer with US Engineering is that Stratus and Procore, Power BI, and O&Ms, those are the big things that make up construction operations position. So the thing with Procore that I really gained a lot of knowledge of is just understanding spec sections, being able to go into Stratus and doing, labor tracking on different projects. And, I feel that come to the end of the summer and everything, that I can go back here in the fall to school and have a pretty good understanding of just how mechanical engineering works.
The most important thing that I learned this summer was the breakdown of all the roles within HR and how I can apply my personality and my personal goals to the specific positions. And that is probably the most important thing.
During my time at US Engineering, I learned a lot of general accounting principles, especially how to work with large databases such as DBA and SAMPRO. In addition to that, I learned the value of teamwork in the accounting profession.
One thing I learned this summer was the real world application of all the different concepts and such I had learned through my construction classes up to this point.
My favorite thing about US Engineering is the office environment. I think it's a very welcoming and relaxing environment that really makes me feel comfortable whenever I come to work.
My favorite part about US Engineering is the culture. Coming from out of state, not really knowing anyone, they really made it feel like home and super fun to come into the office every day.
One of my favorite things about US Engineering was the activities that I was able to do with my bosses. One example is that I was able to play cornhole with them, which allowed me to build a more personal relationship and not just a work relationship with my boss.
My favorite part was volunteering at the food drive. I thought it was really cool that US Engineering involves a philanthropy project as a part of the internship.
My favorite thing this summer was the ability to connect with other people through networking events that the company had us go to. It was really great meeting other engineers, other people from different disciplines, and being able to connect with them on a professional level.
Things I enjoyed this summer most about US Engineering is just the fact that they're super helpful and welcoming, but they also demand a lot out of you, and they're always giving you things to do, and they expect you to find things to do. And I just feel like anybody that's in our position that's going into like their last year of college, that's really beneficial experience to have, just being able to maintain that workload, but also being able to accept different tasks and responsibilities.
I think my favorite thing about US Engineering is the culture that has been developed here through the people. It's a very people-centric company, and that comes from everyone around me being very willing and helpful. When I'm ever needing any help, and they're always there for me. So.
My favorite thing from this summer was just all the relationships I was able to build with the guys in the trailer, people on the job site, the other contractors there. Just all was a really good time.